Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetrading.com, making this small video about basically my system, right? So the system where I'm using my 40-minute chart, 20-minute chart, 7-minute chart. So some people are like confused that where the heck I'm getting this time frame. In regular MT4 and MT5 platform, you will only see like 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 60 minute, right? Or a daily or a weekly chart. So here I am using 7 minute chart and 20-minute chart and then 40 minute, and then in gold I'm using like 200. So what are these things? And many are confused. So and I don't blame them, right? So let me explain that a little bit. First of all, let me explain that what kind of candles are these. These are called Renko candles, but I have something else mixed in it. So you can see that all these candles are equal size, exactly equal size, right? Now these candles are not based on time; they get printed with the amount of pippage. These candles, I would say that every 4, 5, or maybe 5 or 6 candle. I mean, pip. Let me see. This is the high of this candle. You can see it is 44, and the high of this candle, the next candle is 52. So it's only 12 pip. So every 12 pip, my 40-minute chart candle, a new candle gets printed on my 40-minute chart, right? Similarly, the 20-minute chart is like less amount of pippage, maybe 5 or 6 pip every 5, 6, 7 pip, a new candle gets printed. Excuse me. So, and the 7 minute is even smaller, maybe 2 or 3 pip. Every candle prints after every 2 or 3 candle, after 2 or 3 candle, right? So, and they're all equal size. So there are like no big wicks, and then it's like cutting all the noises, basically, right? You can see from here to here straight up. Just happened a little while ago, a few hours, last 3 or 4 hours, right? And I took a big trade. So I'm going to show that in a bit. But let me explain that. So these are the Renko candles, right? Excuse me. My throat is completely dry. So now, okay. So these are the candles we call Renko candles. Now, another thing is that what are the 40-minute chart and 20-minute chart and 7-minute chart? So I have an indicator. Let me show it to you that here in this indicator, I have Renko chart builder. When I drop this on this box here, right, on the chart, this box shows up and all these values. So I select my values here. Now, what happened is that these candles, like I said, that they're not based on time. They are based on we call brick sizes or amount of pippage. Okay, amount of pippage. So what the heck happened? Okay, so for example, this here, the window, like starting price, and then I have to fill out this, what is the box size, and then, all of these values. So when I put these values in there, and then I said, okay, right? Then what happened is that these candles will be printed. These are called like offline charts, but they are not offline. They are live charts. But you have to open like a 5-minute chart, a feeder chart, and then apply that indicator, and then set up what kind of chart you want. You want 7-minute chart, you want 20-minute chart. Those are the two entry charts, my entry charts. And this 40-minute chart is for a direction or a turning point, right? So I select those box sizes, and then I open these charts. Then I apply my template, which is right there. So it has different things, right? Pivot points, daily open line, and then this indicator in the bottom, all of that shows up. So how do I use these 40-minute chart, 20-minute chart, and 7-minute chart? So lately I'm using, and then it is working beautifully, the combination between the 40 and the 7, right? So how does it work? For example, let me show you that I made this chart. Let me show you what happened just a little while ago in the last few hours based on my analysis I did yesterday. Okay. So you prepare yourself by doing the analysis. Of course, you need the analysis, like in technical analysis, to find the direction that which pair is going where or what is about to happen. So I made this chart. This is the yen index daily chart. I made it yesterday, and I wrote down here that this will take all yen pairs up with it. If it goes to the upside, it is a harmonic pattern called bullish Gertle. All this, the Gertle has a calculation 61, 23, or 11.4, whatever. And then it comes to 78, and then it makes a turn. If it makes a turn, it's supposed to go above this. So that later on, right? Maybe a few months to get there. But it's a daily chart, by the way, big chart, right? So I had an idea that this will probably hold here and then start to go up. All we need is a fundy or a pushback, some kind of force to push it to the upside. That's it, right? Which came today as Mr. Trump tariff, right? So that news did the job. So I have now the analysis that this yen index will, if it goes up, then I have, of course, small time frames like 40 and 20, and then I'm watching on the other computer, but not on this one. Maybe I can show you here. Um, See, this is a 7 minute chart. This is a 20-minute yen index chart right there, right? This is the 33-minute, and this is a 7 minute. So I have different charts open to see, do my analysis, right? So I'm constantly watching that. So if the index chart start to go to the upside on a smaller time frame, probably like 7 minute or 50 minute, I see that okay, the bullish candle start to go up, right? Now, on the other hand, I have 40-minute charts made up for all my favorite pairs that I want to trade. For example, what the heck happened here? Let me just close this. See, this is my alarm that tells me that there is a setup, right? Okay, it shuts up all on its own. So this is US 30. So forget about it. So now I have these 40-minute chart. For example, this Euro Aussie. It's right there, right? Look what happened. So now it's obvious what's gonna happen, right? 7:30 today, 3 hours from now, 3.5 hours from now. Right now it's 4 o'clock. So 7:30 we have Aussie red news, GDP, right? And that will turn this thing around, and boom, is gonna drop, right? So I'm ready for that. And pound Aussie, for example, this is a harmonic pattern. I've been trading from here, from here actually, long, all the way to the upside. So many trades I took, and now I'm saying that that Aussie news will send it to the downside. So these are my 40-minute charts, right? And this is where I a harmonic pattern, and Elliott wave, and SNR level. I have all them there drawn, and I watched them, and what happened after the news, which way, what kind of news we have. Like I'm expecting that Aussie probably gonna get a good news, and it's gonna get it strong, and then Aussie is on the right hand side, so this will send this to the downside. I'm just pointing that here, maybe all the way down, who knows, right? But the crab pattern is the harmonic pattern is completed here. Gertle was there, but it's failed. Gertle turned into all blah blah blah. So this is the 40-minute chart for direction, right? Now, see, these have two different colors. Red to the downside, then all of a sudden it make the reversal candle and a blue candle. That means that price might be making a turn. That is how I find the turning points. First of all, I have these drawn, and then I need the color change at the level, right? So similarly, I had this chart made, right? So that is gonna go up, and then it went up. Then I was expecting that it's gonna drop from here, but what happened? It went up, right? So did I take any trade? No. Why? Let me show you. I'm gonna show you in a bit. But this will make the turn from here, 161. If it's not from 170, 127, I'm gonna make the turn from 161, and I'll be ready for that. Now, after the tariff news, the USD is getting weaker, so that's why this thing is going up. Euro USD is going up, right? Uh, and USD yen not going up because USD is on the left hand side. Anyway, so see, I have all of these 40-minute charts and all these mumbo jumbo, the national level, this and that. I have written there, few pairs, right? And then what happened? That for example, what happened a few hours ago, that this pound yen was sitting here, right, just above the 88.60, and then there was another level here. See this 88.08. So this candle, this doji kind of candle, is a reversal candle. This is, I call a reversal candle, right? It happened here before. Then I start to watch my 7-minute chart for entry, but before it gives me the entry, it drop again. So no long trade. And short is out of the question. Short I only take from like here, here, long from the bottom, short from the top, not in the middle. No, right? If the move is happening and if I miss, what the hell with it? I will only take the trade in opposite direction then after the confirmation. So reversal candle happens, and then again for first here, but it never gave me the 7-minute. The price never on a 7-minute chart. Unfortunately, I don't have a 7-minute chart right now here open here. But let me show you here for index. I have it right here, for example, right? So what happened basically? Let me show you example. Like for example here, you are sitting here, right, all the way on the top somewhere, and you're waiting for a news. The news comes out, and look what happened. It changes the direction. It goes below the red line. All the EMS goes down, and this is my entry, and this is my entry, and then after that, this is my not the entry, but because yellow above the black. There are certain conditions, but as long as it is below the red line going down, and then all of a sudden here it start to go up again and drop, and now what happened? Just now, a little while ago, it went up above, and now maybe going to the upside. So the other side of the red line, the tide changes, and I look for the long entry to the upside of the red line or short entry below the red line. That's what I need whenever a reversal candle happen from the top or bottom, right? So 40-minute chart, this is the index, by the way. So this is the pair is different. So I'll show you in a minute. So what happened here, where did I could go? Okay. So the pound yen, for example, it is moving beautifully nowadays, right? To 250, 300 pip every single day. So it was sitting here, and when the reversal candle, my alarm start beeping. This is my alarm EA, right? It beeps when the reversal candle in place, right? It start beeping. Just now you heard one, right? So when it beep, then I pay attention to my 7-minute chart, and I put my expert advisor robot there that takes the trade automatically, and I make it long only because I don't want short here in this long down move, right? I only want the long move, the long setup. So I make it long only, and I place that if the setup is there, the trade will open automatically if I'm there or not, or whatever. And then SL was going to be in place, and then SL will move to break even after 25 pip and all of that. That EA takes care of everything, right? So this is the idea. So when it beep, I place my EA in the direction and make it short only or long only and leave it there. And then when the setup happens, if the price really going to the upside, like for example here, it give me a long signal on a 40, and then I place the EA there on the 7-minute chart, but it didn't happen. So before the setup comes in, right, price drop again. So I was safe, and then I had no short, so the short never opened. Then again here, the same thing happened, and then again I was start watching, and not even watching. I mean, just place the. What I do is that what happened is that when yen index is moving, right? So you have 7 yen pairs, right? So sometimes 4 or 5, all of a sudden they start beeping. So how are you gonna handle that? We can't, right? You have 1 or 2 screen, then which one you're gonna look, which one you're gonna watch. So that's why I made this robot. What I do is that I place the robot fast here, boom, 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 all 3 or 4, 5, and then my job is done. And when the setup is there, the robot will open the trade. If the setup is not there, nothing happens. So I'll wait for the next move, right? And I'm keep doing on my other computer. I'm just simply relaxing and then doing my analysis, and the trades are opening automatically. So what happened here today? few hours ago. It was just, let's say, for example, right now, what is the hour? It's 22:40, and it was here 17:30, right? So 5 hours before. 5 hours ago, what happened? When 17:30, right? So I placed my EA robot on the 7-minute chart, and look what happened. This is GJ. And you see this right here, the time is 7:48, right? And after that, I need my setup. So I said, okay, no problem. I place my expert advisor. See this 7-minute live at the corner, all the way at the top, right hand side. So what happened? The price goes up. Here it dip and open the trade. See that little arrow here? That is the sign that EA opened the trade. Buy orders right there. And it placed the SL right here. Only 20 pip SL. So a lot of people ask me, what is my win ratio, right? So now you can see clearly that I risk 20 pip to get 220 pip. So I don't even pay attention to those ratios and the percentage and all of that garbage, right? You have a system, just go with that. That's it. If you know what pound yen is doing right now, nowadays, pound yen, let me see this indicator, if I can put this quickly. Where the heck is that indicator is? Here. Then you will see what I'm talking about. What happened? Oh, see, only the chart, you can only have one, so I'm going to remove this one, then it would show up. And it's still not showing up. What the heck? I don't, why it's not coming? I don't know. It's not coming up here. Let me see on the other computer that yesterday pound yen did 316 pip, and today so far 309 pip from top to bottom. You can see here. See this white dotted line? This is my day open line, daily open line. So it opened up here. So the lowest point is this, the highest point is this. So you can just simply measure like from bottom to all the way top. You see that? How many? 309, 309 pip. It moved already, right? So, and then you have a very big chance of taking the trade, a big trade from this. So that's how it is. It start to go from here, and then I says, well, it need to finish this daily. It can only, finish the daily range to the upside. So I held nice and clean all the way, and I says, 220 pip. I said, what the hell with it? That's enough. So you understand now that after the 40-minute giving me a reversal signal, I place my EA. Now, if you don't have an EA, then you can just manually watch, right? You can just watch, and then if you have an entry and you know the entry rules, which I teach in my, one-on-one and all of that, if you subscribe and all of that. But EA makes, in that way, I was only able to make, maybe one or two trade a day, because you just need to watch. And then, when the setup is there, you should be ready to take it, right? But with this robot, the EA, expert advisor that I have, I only just see that which direction they're all going, and then just takes me a minute or two to place that EA on all of them, all the charts. Now, wherever the setup is, now this is exactly what happened, by the way. Let me show you. So this is the one, it reversal candle and right 1730, right? And I got my entry right there around 1830, 1813, 1815. Right? And beautiful entry. And even if you miss this entry, this is the entry, this is the entry, this is the entry, and none of these entries hit the SL. SL is only 20 pip right behind this, from top to bottom, right? From the entry to the low, it's 20 pip, 20, 25 maximum. Even my 20-minute chart has maximum 25 pip SL. It is built in the EA. So as soon as the trade open, my SL plays here. When a trade goes a little bit in profit, my SL automatically jump to break even. This is how the EA works. So this is how it is, right? Now, second trade, I did the same thing with this. See the euro yen? Remember the daily chart I said on the charts? All yen pair gonna go up if this bounce. Let me show you what happened to this chart so far. Daily chart. Yen daily chart right here. See that? A powerful bullish candle. A daily candle, you see? You see that? It went down here all the way, and then from here, boom, it went up. And probably gonna go up even more. So I'm just sitting and watching, and then every day, one by one, step by step, uh, gonna do. So the second trade, my 40-minute chart was like euro yen. You can see here, right? So I heard the beep on this one as well, and exactly you see the time in the bottom is 17:31, same time as GJ. So this one also start beeping, right? So I said, okay, no problem. So I placed the EA there as well on the 7-minute chart of this baby and end up having this trade. So it should be this entry, but something happened here. I don't know why my EA didn't open. Maybe the white line was not aligned at the third white line, right? They all need to be above the red. So everything else was aligned, right? But still, you see this one, it opened here. The little arrow you can see. So this is the entry. This wasn't the entry because it never came below the yellow line. This one did, right? And this one did. This is not the entry. This is not the entry. This is the entry. So you see that? How many pips? That was 220. This is 190 euro yen. Similarly, another one that start to beep is USD yen. Even though USD is also very weak. After the tariff news, it started to get weaker, right? But this one is also, they gave me the reversal candle, the second one, exactly at 1709, right? A little earlier. So I placed the EA there as well and end up having this. Like I said, that it didn't go much higher because the USD is also very weak, right? So left-hand side is currency is weak, so it's supposed to be going down. But between these two weaker currencies, which is the weakest was the yen. So yen is still right now is more weaker than USD. So this pair went up, but little bit, right? Pound yen went up a lot. Euro yen went up a lot because pound and euro strong. For now, for today, they're not very strong, otherwise, but they are today. So they were strong, and then they went up. So now it's probably clear now that how I'm using these. I'm building these charts on my own, right? Using that indicator, that Renko chart builder, right? When somebody subscribe, then I give everything, the template, the EA, every single thing, right? And then even my son, if if let's say for example, if you sign up for one-on-one or whatever, one-on-one, I personally teach and every single thing, harmonic patterns, Elliott wave, this, that, how to do this, how to do that, and how all this mumbo jumbo. But when if somebody subscribe like monthly subscription, then and having a hard time opening these charts, whatever, then Omar gets on, and then he's my technical guy. So he help out on over the Zoom or TeamViewer that set up the charts on your computer and all of that, right? So yeah, it's a little not. I mean, it's not tricky. It is tricky, but not tricky because once you learn, it's not tricky, right? So yeah, it is tricky because these time frames are not normal. They're not 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute charts. So you have to build these charts, right? Using that indicator. So how the different things have different values also, right? All the forex pairs have the same value, but like I said, for example, a gold has different value. Indices like Nasdaq, S&P, they all have different settings and values to fill that window of Renko chart builder, right? So, but you can trade gold, anything basically, gold, oil, any indices, whatever, right? And anything that you can open in MT4 must, and MT4 is the must condition. This indicator works. That one and my system works. All that, all the EAs that I have, the 7-minute live, the CTS5 live, right? Nasdaq EA, the gold EA, all of those expert advisor that robots, they work only on MT4 for now. Omar is trying to change, making in the MT5, or maybe trading view, but uh, maybe one day he will have success, right? But so far so good. This is working right now. We have the MT4, it's working fine. No problem, right? So yeah, but I will definitely change my robot because I need that. I can trade without it manually, but not too many trades. So I mean, only this. I had many other trades to, by the way, today, but only it's like last 5 hours, 5 6 hours. I have these three. How much is the total? It's 220, 190, and 60. 60 and 190 is like 150, and then 220. Right? So 370, 370 pip in few hours in these three trades. Why? Because I had this chart made, right? From for the direction. You must do that. You must learn also that which pair is doing what, and how things are moving. Like for example here, like pound yen, right? So I know that this is the calculations X, A, B, and it was bouncing from 23% line. So I made the chart, I posted, I gave it to my subscribers, and I start trading. So the first entry was here, the second was here, the third was here, then on and on and on and on, right? Similarly, I had this. Let me see. For example, I'll show you some of those my before charts. For example, pound USD. I had that chart made the other day that this is what's going to happen, and it started to go up, and then it went even above that. It didn't come down. It went all the way now. This is 127. It went to 161 now. It is going for. See that? 127, right? So I said it's going to drop from here. So I had long from here, one, and then second. Two long trades, and then it's still going to the upside. So these are a couple of levels, and this is where I'm expecting a turn. If it's going to make the turn, then again, the same thing. 40-minute chart will beep. My alarm is not here, so I'm going to place the alarm there right now. Where the heck is that alarm? And this is the one. Whoops. Which one is beeping? Here. Oh, shut up, man. This is a Euro Aussie short signal, right? So see that the alarm is here. So let's go take a look at the Euro Aussie short, and I'll show you how it is. You see that now? Red candle. So that reversal candle. Let me open up a little bit more. You see that this is the doji kind of candle, right? No body at all. So that's a reversal candle. Right after that, if I have a red candle to start, right? So now this is just a signal. After this, I'm gonna have to let me go here, and then I'll show you. Forget about this EA profile. Now I'm gonna go, and my 7-minute chart with all the EA analysis on the other computer, but I'm gonna open the chart here and then just show you that EA profile here, and I should have a 7-minute open right here, 7-minute, right? And now, see that? And I need my setup now. See this? How nicely it is coming down already? So what I need, a short setup, like this is a long setup. Short setup is that yellow need to be below the black, black need to be below the white, and white need to be below the red. And this indicates all the way down. Blue candle going in and coming out with red candle, and my EA will open the trade. Boom. Let me just change this candles. Now here, let me show you how it is done from bottom to top. See this bottom here? It's low below, and then it goes up, and then give me the entry, and then entry, and it's gone. Right? And look at this move. See, it was here below, and then all of a sudden it goes, become bullish, and then after that, entry after entry after entry. These are the beautiful entries here. So from the top, these things keep going to the upside so much. I'm trying to show you that, if it drops, how it, see, this is keep going to this. Now, when it drops from the top, it usually, see, even this one is not the entry because the white is still above the, the red, so it's not the entry. But this pair is going just maybe, okay, here it didn't give me the proper entry, right? This should be a little bit below here somewhere. That would be a nice entry. Maybe here, like this one. See, it was, and then it is messing around here. This is the news. When the news comes, this is what happened. Big move. Boom, boom, boom. And then it a couple of short entries here, but they, one of these entries, if you take, went bad, and then after that, good entry, this one, then this one, you can easily recover after that. So this is exactly what's going to happen here. And the 40-minute chart, basically, it's much higher. That's why having a hard time look at that, right? So this, if this is from a level, definitely it will. I don't have this one prepared, but similarly, at the same time, pound Aussie should be doing the same thing. So pound Aussie, see that it's dropping already fast. So 7-minute chart, if my 7-minute chart is open with the robot already there, short only, right? If the trade, it will take the trade, and I'll show you later on. Okay. So this is how easy it is. It's systematic, and it is, everything is under control. You don't have to be running around here. This one, okay, still. So if it's bothering, like for example, it's keep ringing, right? So I know that what the heck is happening right now. So I'm gonna take it off. I'll put it back in again, no problem, right? So just to shut him up right now, right? But obviously it's a big move, right? So maybe this high here, easily it can drop. So if this one, I will take a short. The pound Aussie, I'll take a short. But right now it's dangerous. Why? Because 7:30 Aussie red news GDP. So that, can do anything stupid. Well, yen pairs are still going to the upside. My God. I see now pound Aussie on this computer is like it went up big time. And open on my 20-minute chart, my EA opened the trade again, a 20-minute trade, and it is already 80 pip positive. On top of the 2220 I got, I just showed you. I'll record this chart before I close this one because I'm sitting on a break even, so I'm not worrying about it, right? So the first one was from 7-minute chart, right? Now this one, my 20-minute chart also took the entry, it dipped, and then made the entry, and we start to go to the upside, 80 pip positive right here. So that's 220 and 80. Imagine, just one pair. Let me see if Euro yen also took the long from 20. Yes, it also did. And it's not that much though. It is 65 pip positive. And USD yen also took the 20-minute entry as well. And that is also 47 pip. You see that? This is what's happening. All I didn't even know these three trades just got open from 20-minute chart because my chart is there open and my CTS5 live robot is on there. So as soon as the setup happens, boom, the trade open up automatically. And if it is bad, 20 pip, 25 pip loss. That's it. Right. So this is how this whole drama is keep happening, and because of that, because of this robot taking my trades, this is how I have how many I have so far. So far, 16 trades in 2 days, yesterday and today. Now, many people say that why don't you post on the Telegram, this and that. I can't because I just told you that the 20-minute chart, the trades, they open, and I didn't even know. Right? Robot is opening the trade. And by the time I see it, it's too late. That's the problem, right? And I cannot just connect it to the Telegram automatically because that otherwise it will be opening wrong trades as well. So I just take I put the robot on the chart. Once the trade is done, I take it off, right? So it's a lot of too much complications. I cannot do that. But yeah, this is how it is. So I hope that you understand that how I am using this 40-minute chart and the 7-minute chart and then the 20-minute chart. 20-minute chart is in between 7 and 40. right? So early entry, I get it from the 20, I mean 7. See this wobble here? 7-minute entry. Now my 20-minute entry coming here, that's too far, right? So, but most of the time it comes here, most of the time. But today is just like boom, it went up big time, right? So my 7 took all the way, and then 20 open. See this? This is where my new 20-minute trade open, and from here to here is 67 pip. I think it got open here somewhere. So yeah, it's 90 pip already from here to there. And if it keep going to the upside, yes. But I don't worry about it all, because the thing is that if it comes down and hit my SL, I'm sitting on a break even. And if by the time I finish the video and do something else or whatever, and if I see that it's still 80, 90, 100 pip positive, I will close the trade. All right. So this is what the mumbo jumbo is. Let me put this thing back here again. The alarm that beep when I have a reversal candle, either up, down, whatever. I want to know exactly when is the turn is about to come, right? Each and every single turning point, I need to know. So I have this one is always on, but the other robot, the CTS5 that takes the live trade, is on and off. When I see that it's gonna drop, see after this big move, I don't want to go long. So if I have a short reversal candle here, I'll put a short only, and then put the thing on the 7-minute chart, and that will, if the trade setup is there, it will open the trade. All right. So this is how this mumbo jumbo is, and I show you so many good setup in this video, right? So be ready. Pound USD is gonna drop from here, 28.27. All right. So you can have some nice trade here, and pound Aussie is already started to drop. This is where I made the chart that somewhere here is gonna drop. So it started to drop already. Euro Aussie already gave the signal, so it will start dropping, but these two pairs, Aussie, Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie, they're not good to take right now, because we have a red news, Aussie dollar red news at 7:30. So right now it's 4:30. So 3 hours from now, and after that I'll see that what happened. All right. So hopefully that I just wanted to make this video for the longest time, but I always putting off. But now, thankfully, that I just made it, and now whoever's gonna ask about these Renko candles and my charts and all of that, I'll just give this video. So just watch. All right. So hope it helped a lot of people out there. Right. So bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Right. So you can get my videos on time. All right. So bye for now, and talk to you guys later.